What's that? Second favourites to go down. That's outrageous. Right, are there any bookmakers in here? Second favourites for relegation. This is unbelievable. My staff and I, we are working tirelessly to try and get success to this club. We have good players achieving great things, and the game is showing me absolutely no respect whatsoever. But if I put a bet on the profit from the bookies' lazy odd making, I'm the one that gets punished. It's unacceptable. It's unbelievable. There's no respect whatsoever. You know what? I can't, guys. I'm sorry. I just can't. Not today. I'm afraid Mr. Villain won't be taking any questions today. But I'd be happy to take some on public relations. No. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 4, Episode 1 here at Sheffield Wednesday as we look to lead the team to Champions League glory, and today we get the season underway against Tottenham and against Champions League Aston Villa. They did end up winning the Europa League, so they are a Champions League team this year, so a tough start for us. We can see on the odds, we might as well do it while we're here. Absolutely outrageous behaviour from the bookies. 600 to 1, second favourites to go down. That is disgusting. You can see Spurs are predicted to come 5th, Aston Villa 10th. As I said, though, they are in the Champions League. So, yeah, not the easiest start for us. As I said, we'll do it while we're here. You can see the dream team there for the Premier League. No Sheffield Wednesday players in that. You might say that's fair enough. We have a look down at who all the key players are. Jack Grealish is there. Where are we here? Again, we're getting absolutely no respect, are we, whatsoever? Patrick Schick is at Aston Villa. There we go. Dominic Solanke is one of ours, and Hannibal. So maybe predictable there. And we can see everybody else that is there. Now, if you did miss the transfer special last episode, the teams that came back up, Bristol City, Leeds, and Watford. So they are all there. Quick update maybe of the transfers. Of course, the transfer window is still open. I think the main ones, well, the big departure was Horn, our left back from last year. He went off 12 million to West Brom. We couldn't say no to that. We got Josh Tymon in to replace him. But I think the big ones are maybe Ari and B. We got on a free transfer, a wonder kid, so that's potentially very exciting for us. And I think the other one that I'm excited about, Ferro in defence, could be quite a good player for us. And potentially, where is he here? Castrati down that right-hand side, absolute whippet, good off-the-ball movement. And Oliveira as well, potentially could be a very, very good creative player for us. So that's sort of the ins and outs. There's obviously a lot more than that to the summer. So if you want to go back and have a look at that, then please do. Club information. We are a 3.5-star reputation club. I am obviously the manager. Worrell is our captain this year. Ross McCrory is the new vice captain. Mabry is the key player. And William McQuaid is our hot prospect. We'll hopefully get to see him a little bit more this season. He's not a centre-back because he can't jump. But yeah, as a defensive midfielder, I do think there's a decent player there for us. So that is everything there. If we go and have a look at general, in terms of sort of our era and players that are making a name for themselves, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm here, which is disappointing. Actually, it's outrageous is what it is. But the players that are there, Matt Penny, who of course moved on, and Bazunu even, they are the two that have made somewhat of an impact on the fans. And again, I say it's outrageous that I am not there. Let's go now and have a look at Club Vision coming into the season. We have a B rating. Most of that, as you can see there, is down to last season. Things they're upset about, the finances for the Olivier deal, which is, to be honest, we paid 2.5 million. We pay absolutely nothing for him. Cosgrove, we just had to get rid of that mistake I made. And William McLaughlin is another one of the young players that we signed, only 17. We're hoping, obviously, for big things from him down the line. A little bit of a risk, but hopefully one that pays off for us. We want to play attacking and counter-attacking football at the same time. I know Lelujo ran into this problem. We seem to somehow be able to doing both and entertaining football as well. Work within a budget, which we always do. Things that are happening this year, we're having our training facilities upgraded. We are also expanding Hillsborough, of course. Now, that's not going to be done until this time next year. So we may have a reduced capacity this season. But hopefully it'll be all set ready for our first campaign in Europe. All things going well for us this season. So that is that. What are we expected to do this season? We are expected to avoid relegation. I want to do so much better than that. I really, really do. I'm hoping to push up towards these European places this season. But yeah, I mean, maybe, well, the good thing is it takes a bit of pressure off, doesn't it? If the board isn't expecting that from us, then that is a good thing. The FA Cup reached the 5th round, Carabao Cup 4th round. This season, I think, I see these as ways into Europe. So my plan is to take them as seriously as we can. We have a relatively deepish squad, so if we have a friendly draw, we'll certainly be having a crack at those, that's for sure, depending on how the league's going, and if it looks like if we're in contention to get in through the league, then maybe that's potentially a little bit easier because we wouldn't have to beat big teams to get there like we probably would in the Cups. So that's how everything stands coming into this. Is there anything else we want to catch you up on? I don't necessarily think so. So let's have a look and see what we're doing here against Tottenham. Okay, so we can see here we don't really know what we're expecting. I might have to check, actually. We're not getting reports, so that's not ideal. But a 4-4-2 potentially, but probably not. And this is our first team of the season. Now, a couple of things to point your attention to. We are without Hannibal, who picked up an injury in pre-season, so he misses this one. Hopefully, he'll be back for the second game. We're also without Urzi. He's picked up another injury. He's looking a little bit of a sick note, to be honest, so hopefully he'll come back fit. There is potentially a good winger there for us. But he's no good to us if he's going to be injured all the time, is he? Now, we're going to go with this formation just because we tended to do better against the better teams playing like this last season. So, Bazanu goes in goal. We saw him last season. Hopefully, he'll do a good job for us this year. We've got our Portuguese defenders, Carmo on the left side as the left footer, and Ferro on the right side as the right footer. Both very good ball-playing defenders. Neko Williams gets the start as the wing-back on the right. Over on the left, it's a debut for Taimon, playing over there as the left wing-back. McCrory will continue as the defensive midfielder. I really, really do like him in that position. The midfield, it's going to be Samare there's a Mazzella on the right-hand side. With no Hannibal, it's going to be James Garner playing as a deep-lying playmaker. With Marcus Edwards playing as a Mazzella on the right. On the left side, I think he could actually do quite well in this. Hopefully he'll find some space out there. And the two up top, it's Solanke as the complete forward. It is Abel Ruiz as the advanced forward. This team should be good. But, let's see how good it is going to be. A couple of debutants potentially on the bench as well in Mandel. Also, Oliveira, you can see he was away playing international football all summer, so we haven't actually seen him in a Sheffield Wednesday shirt yet. So we might bring him off the bench. And Castrate as well, if we need some pace, if we need some width late on, then we have him to bring in as well. Okay, so we can see the two lineups there. Pierluigi Golini in goal for them. Let's hope he lets a few Golinis. All right, Ferro's looking nervous. That's not ideal. It is his debut, but come on, mate. All right, go out there and impress me. Let's go with that. Let's fist pump, say we have faith. Ferro is still looking nervous. Do you get the feeling we may have made a mistake in our team selection at centre-back? All right, and here we go. Brand new season, all full of hope. Ready to be left. Thoroughly disappointed, no doubt, a few minutes into the game. But we are at home, so let's hope Hillsborough's rocking and we can do a good thing here. All right, goal kick. Here we go. Ferro. Hopefully he's not going to be too nervous on the ball. Crossfield pass. That's good for Edwards. Can he have a run at them now? He does. He goes wide for Taimon. Can he make himself an instant hero amongst the Sheffield Wednesday faithful? Where's the cross? There it is. It's headed away. Dele Alli completes the clearance. Carmo has it. McCrory's with him. He's got Ferro in acres of space. He makes a very difficult pass, but he does make the pass. McCrory back in for Garner, for Edwards. Edwards turns. Solanke for Abel Ruiz. Ruiz is in. Oh, Ruiz has missed it. Oh, that is a very good opportunity for us early on, but perhaps some positive signs there that we've got some football in us this year. In terms of, and thank you for all the feedback, comments, and also in the Discord, link to the Discord in the description. Yeah, I mean, the general consensus seemed to be we have strengthened. I think we could probably do with a winger, like you guys were saying, and also we need maybe that star striker. Solanke and Ruiz, I think, would be good sort of second strikers. But I do think, ideally, we would like to get a top-line guy in. But that's a decent first half against, I'm assuming, what is going to be a good Tottenham team this year. Do we say we're happy with that? Do we say we're not happy with that? The match ratings aren't fantastic, are they? So let's say we're not happy with it. Let's say we have faith in them to improve. And, Yeah, well, I mean, well, let's hope we improve. I mean, so far, and you always risk jinxing it horribly, but defensively, we haven't seen too much from them. We've got a corner here, Edwards to take. Can we find someone on the end of it? It's bouncing around in there. Is it a penalty? It looked like a handball to me, ref. Edwards with a second chance. Edwards chips it in. Abel Ruiz on the second time of asking. Abel Ruiz sticks it away. What a start to the second half. His first of the season. Edwards with a really, really good ball in to find him as well. And it's 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. It just bounced around, didn't it, off his leg. It's a terrible clearance. Edwards looked up, chipped it in. Ruiz backing off and, well, goalkeeper's no chance of that, is he? Good header from Abel Ruiz, and it is 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. Time on with a throw. He finds Ruiz. Ruiz, ball in. Solanke's, oh, what a save. I don't think you can blame Solanke for that. It's a stunning save from Golini. Another corner, Edwards to take it. Back post, again it's headed away. Samare goes to get it. Back to Timon. Forward to Carmo. And highlight does not continue. Oh, this is... I can't believe that save, but it's very, very promising early on in the season, isn't it? Let's try a demand more. I don't like that Ferro is still looking apprehensive back there. Solanke is tired. We have Herculino Nabian on the bench, so let's get him on. I don't necessarily think he's a complete forward, though. I think he's more of a target man, so we'll go with that. Yeah, I mean, we just need to defend well from here, don't we? Ferro on the ball. Gets it forward for Samari. Out there for Neko Williams. We haven't seen much from him, but here he goes. It's Herculean. It's Nabian. Nabian, can he wrap it up? It's a dig. Oh, I was celebrating too early. I was up. I thought it was a wonderfully chipped finish, and he's just put it wide, and Edwards gets that clear. I think it was Edwards. Ruiz has it. Can we get them on the break here? He's got Samare with him. Garner picks it up to Nabian. Second time of asking. Can he look at the back post? Timon's there. Edwards is there. Can he find a cross? We're queuing up in the middle, and it's Abel. No, it's not. It's Samare. Samare makes it 2-0. His first of the season, obviously. And with just 7 or so minutes to play, we are 2-0 up over Tottenham. And, well, what a performance this has been. Nabian did really, really well on this occasion. Samare getting into the penalty area late. We had so many players forward. It was wonderful. And now I think what we need to do is just be a little bit more sensible about how we're going about things here. Let's be more disciplined. Let's waste some time. Let's lower that tempo right down. And just make sure that hopefully we're not going to do anything too silly here. We might just drop that line back as well. But yeah, so far, definitely so good. Obviously, we don't want them to score now and have a nervous finish to the game. But if we could get a third, then it's well and truly game over. Edwards with a chance. No, he's just caught in possession there. Ball forward. We shouldn't have dropped the line, should we? We shouldn't have dropped the line. I'm going to pay a price for that. I don't usually like to change the way we're defending because we've been defending so well. Maybe we should just drop back a little bit. Garner's there. Can he get a foot in? He looks like a very aggressive tackle, but it made it. Get rid, mate. Just get rid. Get rid. You're getting closed down. Oh, that's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's horrible. It's going to go in, and there it is. Oh, 2-1. Do we make a time-wasting sub? Ruiz is tired. We could bring on Castrati and for his pace as much as anything. I think maybe I've made a mistake there with the deep line. Come on, boys. Demand more. Let's just see this out, please. Let's just see this out. We deserve a win, and I think we're going to get it. We are. What a performance on the opening day. 2-1 over Tottenham. I guess it's at home, but still a very, very nicely performed second half, particularly there. I think I'll take the criticism for the goal. I dropped us too deep. But young Sheffield Wednesday shine against Tottenham. It was a debut for Ferro, also for Castrati and Timon. So a couple of debutants, so debuts out of the way there. Fantastic to see. Wait right there though, guys. We'll be back to face Villa and see if we can go 2 for 2. Okay, welcome back. Now, a couple of things to catch you up on. First up is that we have our first draw for the EFL Cup, and it is at home, I should say, to Accrington Stanley. They're a League 2 side. It's a bit early to worry about where they are in that league, but that is a perfect tie almost. It should allow us to play a very much second string side and still have realistic expectations of being able to go through comfortably. So that's brilliant. And we have made a signing, though very much not one for now, very much one for the future. It's Patrick. I have 2 years to get used to how to say that. Schuener. Nailed it. He's 16 years old. We're paying £1 million for him. As you can see, he arrives in 2 years, obviously, when he turns 18. But everything is set. Let's have a quick look and see what we've signed here. He is a right winger, and I think, and he's only just 16 as well, I do think there's a very, very good player. Work rate, vision, determination is all there. Maybe lacks a little bit of pace for a winger, but he's got a good first touch. I think he could be maybe even more sort of like a wide playmaker sort of player if his passing can develop. I think there's going to be a good player there. We've only paid £1 million for him, which I think in 2 years' time is going to be an absolute steal. So, yeah, really, really happy with that. You can see he's played a little bit for the second team in AZ. Obviously, hasn't played for their first team as of yet, but I'm assuming that will happen in the near future. But there we go. That's the signing that we've made. Now, let's have a quick look at what we're doing here against Aston Villa. Now, Aston Villa, who just beat Barcelona in extra time in the UEFA Super Cup, which I'm very excited about, which shows you how stupid we are as fans, isn't it? That getting excited that Aston Villa won the Super Cup against Barcelona in a game that I'm not even managing them in. But anyway, we can see we're expecting a 4-3-3 from them. We're going to go with the same formation, just the one or two changes. Now, Neco Williams did pick up an injury in training during the week, a gashed leg, so he misses this one. Otherwise, everybody else is fit. So it's Bazunu in goal. Carmo and Ferro will keep them together, try and get a partnership going. Iorfa comes in to play down that right-hand side for Williams. McCrory and Taimon will continue. Hannibal comes back in after his injury. We're going to keep faith with Samare and Edwards in midfield. Solanke and Ruiz will continue up top as well. And changes on the bench. Garner comes in, drops in onto the bench, and Martinez comes onto the bench as well as the backup right winger or right fullback or wing back, whatever you want to call it. There's no centre back on the bench. Obviously, Iorfa can drop back in, as can McCrory, so it should be okay. All right, so we can see the lineups there. Now, Ahmed Hovic, this guy, we had him, I don't know if anybody was even watching back then, but at Nottingham Forest, or in like FM18, I'm sure we had him at centre-back. Anyway, good to see that he becomes a decent player. He was a decent player for us then as well, if I remember correctly. But anyway, there are the lineups. Sahar is there as well. Well, the underdogs, let's go out there, cause an upset. I can get on board with that, I think. Yeah, we can definitely get on board with that. We'll point our finger, say that we have faith in them to get out there and make a difference, and let's see if we can go 2 for 2. All right, and here we go. Now, if Hillsborough was rocking for the first game, you can imagine Villa Park having just basically, the way they'll be looking at it, being crowned European champions, it will be absolutely rocking again. Now, we got ripped to shreds here last season, and that is the reason why we've gone with this sort of formation against them. Yeah, like I say, we were absolutely torn apart when we played them at Villa Park last season. So hopefully, that won't be the case this season. But obviously, there's the potential for that. They are obviously a decent team. I've said obviously about 4 times there. It's one of these, I think, where a point would be fine early on in the season away from home against a team that is obviously in form. But as ever, we will go for the win because that's what we want to try and do. Not much happening. Again, we've got to say, it looks relatively good defensively. Abel Ruiz with a good header just over the bar. It annoys me every time that the Holt end is filled with away fans. It always annoys me. All right, we've got defending to do here. Ball in. It is towards the back post and just inches over. Maybe a little bit lucky there. We're getting in towards half-time. You would say we've had, at least the equal of them. Maybe not quite according to XG, but we've had 2 shots on target to their 1. And are we pleased? I mean, it's difficult not to be pleased, isn't it? I don't know whether I say I'm unhappy or not, because the match ratings could be better, couldn't they? So we'll go with that. Again, we'll fist pump. We'll try the Spurs trick again and see if we can kick on this second half and get back out there. We did have a clear week between games, so everybody's well rested, which is good. One advantage we are going to have, and if we are going to start to become a team that challenges for Europe, Here we go on the break. Solanke. Abel Ruiz is with him. Hannibal's getting forward. It's fallen there for Edwards. Now we know he can dribble. He can run. Can he finish, though? Can he finish? Oh, he's drawn a decent save from Martinez, and it's cleared away. Yeah, one advantage we are going to have this year, if we are a team that is maybe able to sort of push up towards a European place, is those 3 weeks midweek. We're not going to have, obviously, European football to drain the squad, whereas other teams obviously will. So it could be Hannibal. Can he get there? Not quite. Tyrone Mings just taunting him a little bit there. I offer win that, mate. No, he can't. He's in behind him. Ferro goes across. They pull it back. Oh, it's gone in off Carmo. And we're 1-0 down. Oh, that's a little bit unlucky. It's Patrick Schick who has been given the goal. I offer maybe to blame there a little bit. It's gone in off Timon. He got there. He just couldn't get enough on it to put it wide of the post. All right, so we will go and change to wingers now, I think. We're chasing the game. We need a goal. So I'll make the changes and we'll come back and have a look at them. Okay, so we're going to go back to this formation. The one change that we've made off the bench, Solanke goes off and on comes Castrati to play as an inverted winger. Everybody else is more or less in the same sort of team. I wonder if we bring Garner on for McCrory, actually. Hannibal's not having a great game, but we'll keep faith with him. The other thing we're doing is just raising up our tempo, and we're going to try and counter-press them now. We'll try and get stuck in. It's opening ourselves up, obviously, but we need to do it if we're going to get back into the game. And hopefully we will be able to do that. Let's give them some encouragement. If it's not Hannibal's day, it does make you wonder. He was not match sharp either. If maybe we do take him off. Do we bring Garner on? Probably he's the one, isn't he? And see if we can... Is there any way back into this? Oh, it'll be such a crappy goal, won't it? If that's the one that sends us down. Not sends us down, but takes us out of this game. Let's go more direct. Let's try shooting on sight. Passing into space I don't think is going to help us. And we have a highlight. It's Edwards. Down there for Iorfa. Can he get a cross in? He goes back for Edwards. Edwards for Samare. For Garner. Garner unleashes. It's ricocheted out. And here come Villa on the break. It's Saha. Oh, Samare with a good tackle, but it's only gone through to Schick, and he has hit the crossbar. Carmo clears it upfield, and we have it with Edwards. Is the highlight going to continue? It's stoppage time, and it's frantic. Iorfa gets it forward, looking for Abel Ruiz. He nods it down to McCrory. He gets it wide. It's a poor pass. And with just a minute to play, that could be that. Looks as though the highlight continues. We have 30 seconds. Can we win this back? McCrory gets himself sent off. No, he doesn't. He gets away with it. But that's probably that now, isn't it? Well, let me know what you think in the comments. It's been... There's definitely positives there. Time will tell, exactly how... Oh, there, we've intercepted that. Here we go with Samari. Can he play Edwards in? He's looking for it, but different wavelengths, and that'll do it. We go down 1-0. Like I say, time will tell exactly how good this Villa side is and how bad or good that result is. Obviously the result isn't great, but you know what I mean, the performance, I should say. A result as in is losing 1-0 at Villa Park. Something that is going to actually prove to be not too bad as the season goes on. But there we go. We've taken 3 points from the episode. Aston Villa win Battle of Villa Park. And we've received $5,000 for a Brennan deal. Don't even know who that is. But there we go, guys. That will do it for today. If you've enjoyed that, hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. As I said, let me know what you think. It's just one of those, isn't it? Now, unfortunately, the derby has come in the worst possible time, being the third game. So we don't want to come back for that. We don't want the season to drag on, but we'll definitely show the second derby. I think what we'll do is we'll come back the end of September for Norwich and West Ham at home. Now, West Ham were a good team last year, if you remember. So those are 2 tough games. Hopefully, we'll be through to the next round of the Cup as well. There might even be a Cup tie in there, but we'll see how that goes. But as I said, thumbs up if you've enjoyed that. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time for Norwich and West Ham. Take care.